Good evening, everybody. So this is day 6 on Simply Feeling, and I'll just kind of give you a recap of my day. So this morning I woke up and I had some fried egg sandwiches. So I had about 1 1/4 of another. So that was 2 pieces of bread, which were the Fit Bear ones from Aldi's, which are part of the Simply Feeling. I had an egg, just kind of fried it up on each side, and that's on Simply Feeling. And then I had about a tablespoon of mayonnaise on there, which is one Smart Point. And then for lunch, I had the broccoli chicken Alfredo, which I'm estimating it to be a point because the broccoli's free, the chicken's free on Simply Feeling. The Alfredo sauce is 1 point for 1/4 of a cup, and the whole thing took a 1/2 a cup. So I'm still gonna go ahead and again count it as a point. So there's 2 points there. Let's see, what else did I have? And then we made some spaghetti for dinner, and I used whole wheat pasta, so that was included on Simply Feeling. And I also mixed in I made some zoodles. If you don't know what zoodles are zucchini noodles you make by using some kind of device like the Veggetti. I think the Weight Watchers stores now have them as well, or spiralizers, whatever. So basically it makes little long shreds of zucchini type noodles. So I mix the two, kind of like I did when I used to do Smart Points. That way I have the benefits of having my noodles, but I don't overindulge in the noodles. And then the sauce I made was pretty much all Simply Feeling. I used 93.7 ground beef, tomatoes, bell peppers, basil, and then Italian seasonings and all that kind of stuff, mushrooms. So it was very, very vegetable heavy. So I have a big crock pot type thing, and I filled that with pretty much mushrooms, and I filled that with bell peppers, and so it's very very heavy with vegetables. And then of course I threw in about 6 whole tomatoes, just kind of popped them open and just threw them in there. And then I used some diced tomatoes, which they didn't have any added sugar, and then I used some tomato paste, which didn't have any added sugar. So I believe those are on Simply Feeling. I'll have to check. And so I had 2 small bowls of that, and like I said, I probably had maybe a cup and a half of pasta altogether, maybe. I don't think it was that much. Because like I said, I filled part of my bowl with zucchini noodles and part of it with the pasta, but I was being mindful to kind of keep the same portions I would have if I was on Smart Points, so that way I wasn't overindulging in the pasta, because sometimes whenever I would eat spaghetti, I felt like I gained weight the next day, and so just trying to be mindful of that. It was nice for something different, so that'll be for lunch tomorrow, probably dinner tomorrow, and then probably lunch and dinner the following day, because we have a big crock pot full of it. Because I started cooking all the ingredients on the stove, then I realized I have way too much. I had 2 things going, it was too much, so I was just like, okay, I'll just put it in a big crock pot and just keep it on low and just kind of let it simmer together and melt all the flavors together. And then I also made Skinny Me Drizzle. She posted a recipe, I think it was today, it's a double chocolate bread, and so I made that, and I had 2 slices, and she said it was 3 points a slice, and it made 10, and I think mine 5, 6, 7. I think I had 7, so I'll count it as 4, and I had 2, so I had 8. So like I said, I went over it in my points for today, but that's okay. I'll just eat less tomorrow. What else do I want to share? I think that's pretty much it for the day. I've pretty much stuck to plan. Like, there were a couple of times today that I felt like I was full, and I just kind of stopped for a little bit and waited before I ate anymore. Because like when I had my egg sandwich this morning, my fiance made 2 for me, and I ate one, and I was feeling full, and I started to eat the other, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop, finish getting ready, and then I'll come back and eat if I'm still hungry. And I wasn't, so he just finished eating it. And then same thing with the spaghetti. I had my spaghetti, and then I waited for a while, and then I had it more probably about 2 hours later, which is pretty good because normally I'd have them very close to each other. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.